Seniors, if you believe you're protecting your heart by eating certain heart-healthy foods every day, you may be unknowingly doing the opposite. After 60, some foods praised for heart health can silently raise blood sugar, drain energy, and push the body toward insulin resistance. The danger isn't obvious, and that's what makes it so risky. Here's the problem. Many seniors focus only on cholesterol and blood pressure, ignoring blood sugar completely. But blood sugar spikes damage blood vessels faster than cholesterol ever will. When glucose stays high, it stiffens arteries, inflames vessel walls, and forces the heart to work harder. Over time, this increases the risk of fatigue, weight gain, nerve damage, and heart complications. The biggest myth seniors believe is that heart healthy automatically means safe for blood sugar. That's not true. Some foods lower cholesterol but spike glucose. Others are marketed as natural and healthy, yet behave like sugar once digested. After 60, the body processes carbohydrates more slowly, insulin response weakens, and glucose stays elevated longer than it should. One major offender is oatmeal. It's praised for heart health, but most seniors eat it the wrong way. Oats break down into glucose quickly, especially when eaten plain or sweetened. Another is whole grain bread. It sounds healthy, but it raises blood sugar almost as fast as white bread. Even foods like low-fat yogurt, brown rice, and fruit juices can spike glucose while appearing heart-friendly on labels. Here's what happens inside the body. These foods digest quickly and flood the bloodstream with sugar. The pancreas releases insulin, but in seniors, insulin works slower and weaker. Blood sugar stays high longer, leading to afternoon crashes, hunger, cravings, and fat storage around the belly. Over time, this cycle strains the heart instead of protecting it. Many seniors notice symptoms but don't connect them to food. Feeling sleepy after meals, shaky before lunch, craving sweets, or gaining weight despite healthy eating are all signs of unstable blood sugar. This instability quietly damages arteries and nerves while increasing inflammation throughout the body. The truth is uncomfortable. Some foods once safe in your 40s and 50s become problematic after 60. Aging changes digestion, muscle mass, and glucose handling. Continuing the same eating habits can silently work against your heart instead of helping it. Now let's expose the heart-healthy foods seniors eat daily that quietly raise blood sugar and sabotage health. These foods are not bad by name, but after 60, they behave very differently inside the body. That's what most seniors are never told. The first is oatmeal. Doctors praise it for lowering cholesterol, but oatmeal is a fast-digesting carbohydrate. When eaten alone, sweetened, or made too soft, it rapidly converts into glucose. Seniors often add honey, bananas, or raisins, turning breakfast into a sugar surge. Blood sugar rises sharply. Insulin struggles to respond, and energy crashes follow within hours. Next is whole grain bread. The word whole sounds safe, but most whole grain breads are finely ground and digest almost as fast as white bread. They spike blood sugar, especially when eaten in the morning or without protein. Seniors who eat toast daily may unknowingly keep glucose elevated all day. Another hidden problem food is brown rice. While it contains more fiber than white rice, it still breaks down into sugar quickly. Seniors often eat large portions thinking it's heart-friendly. The result is prolonged blood sugar elevation, which stiffens blood vessels and increases inflammation. Now let's talk about low-fat yogurt. Removing fat raises the glycemic impact. Many low-fat yogurts also contain added sugars. Seniors eat them for heart health, not realizing they cause insulin spikes and increased hunger later in the day. Fruit juice is one of the most dangerous. Even natural juice lacks fiber. The sugar hits the bloodstream immediately. Seniors believe juice supports the heart, but it raises glucose faster than soda in some cases. Here's what all these foods have in common. They digest quickly and overwhelm a slower aging metabolism. Insulin can't keep up. Blood sugar stays high longer, damaging artery walls, increasing belly fat, and stressing the heart. The symptoms often go unnoticed. Seniors feel sleepy after meals, hungry too soon, or tired by afternoon. Many blame age, but the real cause is repeated glucose spikes from healthy foods eaten too often. The key is not elimination but control and pairing. These foods become dangerous when eaten alone, in large portions or without protein and fat. After 60, balance matters more than labels. Now let's fix the problem. Seniors don't need to fear food, they need to eat smarter. The goal is to protect the heart and keep blood sugar stable at the same time. That's possible with a few simple but powerful changes. First, never eat carbohydrates alone after 60. Foods like oatmeal, bread, rice, or yogurt must always be paired with protein or healthy fat. Protein slows digestion, reduces glucose spikes, and eases pressure on insulin. For example, if you eat oatmeal, add nuts, seeds, or eggs. If you eat bread, pair it with peanut butter, eggs, or avocado. This single habit can dramatically flatten blood sugar spikes. Second, reduce portion size. Even healthy carbs become harmful in large amounts. Seniors need less glucose than younger adults because muscle mass is lower and insulin response is slower. Half portions protect energy and reduce fat storage around the belly, which directly stresses the heart. Third, replace high glycemic foods with blood sugar-friendly alternatives. Instead of daily oatmeal, rotate with eggs, yogurt with nuts, or chia pudding. Replace bread with vegetables, lentils, or beans when possible. Swap rice-heavy meals with mixed plates that include vegetables and protein. Eat whole fruits instead of juice to keep fiber intact. Fourth, timing matters. Blood sugar control is weakest in the morning and late evening. Seniors should avoid large carb-heavy breakfasts and late-night carb snacks. Midday meals are safer for moderate carbs when digestion and insulin function are strongest. Fifth, slow eating is not optional. Chewing thoroughly and eating without distractions reduces glucose spikes and improves nutrient absorption. Rushed meals cause faster digestion and sharper sugar rises. Now here's the truth most seniors never hear. Blood sugar damage doesn't announce itself. It quietly stiffens arteries, inflames blood vessels, and strains the heart long before diabetes appears. Waiting for a diagnosis is too late. Prevention starts with daily food choices. Heart health is not just about cholesterol anymore. Stable blood sugar is just as important, especially after 60. Seniors who control glucose experience better energy, fewer cravings, reduced inflammation, and stronger cardiovascular function. The mistake is trusting labels instead of listening to the body. Heart healthy on packaging does not mean safe for seniors. Aging changes how food behaves inside you. Seniors, protecting your heart means protecting your blood sugar first. Stop eating these foods the old way. Pair them correctly. Reduce portions, choose smarter swaps, and eat with intention. If you want a stronger heart, stable energy, and long-term protection, these changes are not optional. They are essential. Small daily adjustments today prevent major health problems tomorrow. Seniors, don't ignore this warning. One small food change can protect your heart and blood sugar. Like this video, share it with someone over 60, and subscribe to Dr. Free Tips for trusted health guidance. Start pairing foods smarter today, because preventing silent damage now is easier than treatment later.